Assalamu alaikum everybody, and welcome back to Quran Book Club featuring Mysticums. We are in Surah 15, which is the Stone Valley or Al-Hijr. Now, it's a very short surah. It's only like 3 pages, only 99 verses. But I have a few things to say. First of all, everyone was telling me about like Ilbis or Satan and like why he was... Everyone kept telling me the story of Satan, but I finally read it, and I want to talk about it because it's different than Christianity, and it's very different. Okay, bear with me. We're reading verses 26 through 44, and I'll probably be stopping to read. 26 says, Creation of Adam. Indeed, we created man from sounding clay molded from black mud. As for the jinn, we created them earlier from smokeless fire. Remember, O Prophet, when your Lord said to the angels, I am going to create a human being from sounding clay molded from black mud. So when I have fashioned him and had a spirit of my own creation breathed into him, fall down in prostration to him. So Allah makes Adam out of clay, which is crazy to me, as I've stated before, because every religion talks about making people out of clay, which is crazy to me. But he says, I breathe life into, this is the first human I created. I breathe life into it, you're going to bow down to him, right? Satan says, hold up, God, hold up. I'll prostrate to you, sure, but to this human made of clay, no, right? This is what Satan says. Satan's defiance, verse 30. So the angels prostrated all together, but not Ilbis, Satan, who refused to prostrate with the others. God asked, O Ilbis, what is the matter with you that you did not join others in prostration? He's a little confused. He replied, it is not for me to prostrate to a human you created from sounding clay molded from black mud. God commanded, then get out of paradise, for you are truly cursed. And surely upon you is condemnation until the day of judgment. Okay, so in Islam, according to the Quran, Ilbis is sent away because he didn't bow to Adam, who's a human. Which people have explained, but I gotta talk more about this. So then Satan said, let's finish this part first. Then Satan appealed, my Lord, then delay my end until the day of the resurrection. God said, you will be delayed until the appointed day. Satan responded, my Lord, for allowing me to stray, I will surely tempt them on earth and mislead them altogether, except for your chosen servants among them. God said, this is the way, binding on me. You will certainly have no authority over my servants except the deviants who follow you. And surely hell is their destined place altogether. It has 7 gates, to each a group of them is designated. Are God and Ilbis, or Allah and Ilbis teammates? So in Christianity, the concept is that God believed, or Satan was an angel. I know everyone explains to me that Satan in Islam is not an angel because angels do not disobey God. Ilbis is a jinn, which makes more sense to me personally. In the Bible, the story goes that Satan refused to submit to God and that he felt he was equal to God. So then God sent Satan and some other angels who were with him down to hell. In Christianity, Satan and God are almost like sworn mortal enemies. At least that was the vibe I got. Was you can either pick God and go to heaven, or you can pick Satan and go to hell. But in this book, it sounds like they're almost working together. Like Satan is like, for sparing me and for letting me live until the day of judgment, I will tempt these people for you to help you test them, is what I'm getting. So Ilbis and Allah are almost like teammates, like they're working together. Right? Because in Christianity, they are not teammates. No, they are not teammates. Satan hates God and God hates Satan. In the Christianity, at least that's the vibe I got. Because Satan disobeyed God and like turned his back on God because he felt he was equal to or superior than God. But he didn't, in the Quran, he doesn't say that. It's not that he disobeyed God. Well, he did disobey God because he didn't prostrate to Adam like he asked, but he didn't have any issue with Allah. He had an issue with praying to a human. Not that he felt superior to or equal to God. What? are they teammates? Like, is Satan, is Ilbis testing us and, like, tempting us with sin to help Allah test us? That's what it sounds like, and that actually makes more sense to me, because previously he also stated that he's like, I don't know why you picked me, like, I'm not protecting nobody, like, the only person that, and I'm scared of God. He said earlier in the Quran, he's like, I'm scared of Allah. Because he knows that Allah is above him, but in Christianity, they're almost, like, put on equal pedestals. Well, not really, but, like, they have equal power, almost. Because, like, God can make things happen, and God can bring you to heaven, or Satan can bring you to hell, and Satan can also make things happen. But are they teammates in Islam? Welcome back to Quran Book Club. We are in Surah 15, Al-Hijr, the Stone Valley. A lot of similar vibes going on. God is sending people signs, and the disbelievers are not taking the hint, and then the disbelievers are getting punished. He is really hammering that concept down, and perhaps he's speaking to me directly. He's like, girl, you better believe. You better believe, because I'm giving you sign after sign after sign after sign after sign. In the thunderstorm, the pagans are back, and they're not really saying much different, but they're still driving me nuts, and this is going to translate into something else. Verses 6 through 9. The pagans mocking the prophet. They say, oh, you to whom the reminder is revealed, the Quran, is revealed, you must be insane. Okay. It's kind of rude. Why do you not bring us the angels if what you say is true? Like, do y'all not get the hint? I thought we were went over this. Like, did we not go over this? Surah and Surah and Surah and Surah and Surah. Have we not been going over this? I've said it. He said it. We all said it. We've all had this conversation 10 surahs ago. Anyway, we do not, and then they respond, we do not send the angels down except for a just cause, and then the end of the disbelievers will not be delayed. It is certainly we who have revealed the reminder, and it is certainly we who will preserve it. Which is, I mean, that's tea, because they did preserve it all this time. Again, why are we 10 surahs later still asking for signs of God and for Muhammad to just make an angel appear? Why don't you just call the angels up? How about you make an angel appear? Since you know everything, Mr. Pagans, how about you make an angel appear? Waiting. Since y'all know everything. Now, tied into the end of the surah, verses 80 through 84, we have the people of Salih, S-A-L-I-H, Salah. This is, indeed, the residents of the Stone Valley also denied the messengers. Classic. We gave them our signs, but they turned away from them. Classic. They carved their homes in the mountains, feeling secure. Kind of smart. Although, what happened to Noah's son, who sat on top of a mountain? What happened to him? Yeah. But the mighty blast overtook them in the morning, and all they achieved was of no help to them. I'm a little confused. Can someone explain the mighty blast? Could someone please explain what the mighty blast is? Because that was referenced again earlier in this surah, I believe, as well. What is the mighty blast? Is that like a meteor, an earthquake? It's just an what is the mighty blast? And why are we not believing? I guess I'm kind of vaguely speaking to myself in some loose terms here, but like, we're doing this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, if I was alive in the year 600, I'd have been like, well, dang. I'd have been like, okay, how do I join Team Allah? And I guess maybe now in the future, I probably should do the same thing, but, you know, I'm only halfway through the book, so give me some time and give me some grace. But what is the mighty blast? And do these pagans ever get out of this book and out of my head? Because I'm tired. Welcome back to Quran Book Club. We are in Surah 15, Al-Hijr. Guess who was mentioned again? Prophet Lut. We're going to start at verse 57. He then added, what is your mission, O messengers? They replied, we have actually been sent to a wicked people. As for the family of Lut, we will certainly deliver them all, except his wife. I still have not gotten the tea on the wife, and I would love to hear it. We have determined that she will be one of the doomed. She will be one of the doomed. And she was. Lut's visited by angels, 61. So this kind of, when I read this, it sounds like the exact same thing I read in the previous surah they mentioned, Prophet Lut, but a little different. So when the messengers came to the family of Lut, he said, "You must be strangers." They responded, "We have come to you with that torment, which they have doubted." Oh, us? Oh, we're just bringing the torture that you guys didn't believe in. What a crazy opening line. I would be shaking. I would literally be standing there like, oh no, please, please, please. I would be so scared if someone said, "We're here to deliver the torment that you didn't believe in." Crazy opening line. "We come to you with the truth, and we are certainly truthful. So travel with your family in the dark of night and follow closely behind them. Do not let any of you look back and go where you are commanded. We revealed to him this decree: those sinners will be uprooted in the morning." Uh-oh. Destruction of the people of Lut. "And there came the men of the city rejoicing," because lots of beautiful angels coming in. The men are having a blast. Lut pleaded, "Indeed, these are my guests, so do not embarrass me." He said this before. "Fear God and do not humiliate me." They responded, "Have we not forbidden you from protecting anyone?" Oh, they're bold. The people, I don't know who these are, the people of Lut. The people from the Lut story are bold. They said, "Have we not forbidden you from protecting anyone?" I've never heard a gay person talk like that, I just want to say. Anyway. He said, "Oh, my people, here are my daughters, so marry them if you wish to do so." And we all know that they don't want to marry no daughters, okay? We all know what they're here for. "By your life, O prophet, they certainly wandered blindly, intoxicated by lust." Now let's read that again. Intoxicated by lust. To me, that sounds a little like they're gonna take what they want more than that doesn't sound like what would ensue between the people and the angels. To me, that doesn't sound like they're intending for consensual relationships. Okay. Now, a lot of people have said that this story is about gay people. Some people are saying it's about rape. Some people are saying it's about both. Some people are saying it's mostly about rape. I don't know. Technically, you don't really know. Only Allah knows, in my opinion. But we can listen to scholars. We can listen to what we think. To me, intoxicated by lust doesn't sound like we're going to ask these men if they want to have sex with us. Intoxicated by lust and saying that you are forbidden from protecting anyone. I mean, if this is consensual, what do we need protection from? You know? Like, if this sexy man from this city wants to go sleep with this sexy angel, what does anyone need to be protected from? Unless we're taking it by force, because we're intoxicated by lust. That's how I feel. Again, with the mighty blast. So the mighty blast overtook them at sunrise. What is the mighty blast? I'm genuinely asking. I have no idea. Oh, and we turned the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah upside down and rained upon them stones of baked clay. Wait a minute. Is the Prophet Lut story the same thing as the Sodom and Gomorrah story? Are the people was Prophet Lut sent to Sodom and Gomorrah? Wait, I didn't even catch that the first time. Were they sent to Sodom and Gomorrah? Is that the same story? Surely in this are signs for those who contemplate. Their ruins still lie among unknown roots. Surely this is a sign for those who believe. I'm going to be honest. If this is the Sodom and Gomorrah story, I'm not taking any gay allegations from this story. I really am not. Because I don't listen to the gay allegations from Sodom and Gomorrah from the Christians. This is going to be a controversial video. And I do have something controversial to say. I do. If Prophet Lut is genuinely, seriously, 100% seriously about being gay, I'm so scared to say this. And then I disagree with Allah. If that is genuinely what he is saying in this story, genuinely, then I disagree. I disagree. I don't believe that's a sin. To have consensual sex with someone of the same gender, I don't believe that should be a sin. I don't think it's a sin. I don't think it's wrong. So if that genuinely is what Allah is saying, then I disagree with him. And I don't need nobody telling me there are think pieces about why I disagree with God and what that means for me. We're going to save it for Judgment Day, okay? Because on Judgment Day, if Allah pulls up this TikTok, I will stand on business and I will say I don't think that's a sin. I don't. I really don't. I didn't realize that was the Sodom. Is this the Sodom and Gomorrah story? Because I did not realize that. And I do think the Sodom and Gomorrah story is about rape. I don't think it's about same-sex attraction. Ooh, I'm scared to post this one. I don't think it's a sin.